thank you so much for coming into my life, and you'll always be like I could say, matlab, speechless. I'm speechless. I can't say a word for you because there's no one word that can match to what your abilities are. I was laid off by mass restructuring happened in Oracle. And the first thing that I did was to text you. I am joining as a staff QA engineer in Arctic Wolf, and my joining is on Monday. There's one chapter called Magic Does Happen.
Yeah.
So I wrote a quote
अरे
for
हाँ.
June 2026 itself, and
हाँ.
it happened for June 2026 only. And the number is exactly what I had written on. I suddenly remembered that I had written something and kept it. So
हाँ.
I took out that paper, and then I saw the conversation like February May I had written this, right. So there I saw, Arey, you had written this, and the date is same and the number is same,
What do you call
fully
it?
same.
You call it magic only, right? What can we
Yeah,
say? You
yeah,
know,
magic does happen.
it's
Yeah.
magic. Maybe let's begin with good news. So you are joining someplace coming Monday. Where you are joining? What is the position? Tell
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm joining as a staff QA engineer in Arctic Wolf, and my joining is on Monday. And like I joined Career Accelerators in February 2026, though I was planning to join Career Accelerator long back from like I think in 2025 August. I
Huh.
came to know about Career Accelerators, but lot of changes were going on in my personal life, so I thought I will give it a pause.
Did
I
we
think
talk then also? मुझे तो याद ही नहीं है.
no,
पूछा ना?
अश्विनी से बात चल रहा था.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Yeah. Okay. चलो ठीक है. So you joined in Feb, right? That much only. I probably I knew I forgot. Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, so I had seen some of Shikhar's like success stories in YouTube, and from that time I was motivated and inspired to join him. But yeah, you
Now
do
you're
things.
featuring. Now you're featuring in one of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, you never know what life brings to you and
Correct.
at what time. So yeah. So probably like when I joined you, I had few things in my mind that yeah, I have to make a career transition to a leadership position. But yeah, like you also know, after joining you, I had a major fallback. I was laid off by mass restructuring happened in Oracle. And the first thing that I did was to text you, and you were also busy. You were
I was
for
in
your
Mumbai at that point
thesis.
of time.
You
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
in Mumbai, and I thought that you will reply only after you come back. But that's the good thing about you. Like I've noticed from the beginning itself that you are always available, no matter what you're going through for your mentees. And so that day you called me and you gave me a ray of hope. So don't worry, this is common. And for me, it was like a stigma, something bad, really bad has happened to me. But you lifted me up. So that was a good thing. And from there, rest is history. So we all knew, like, yeah, though there was a lot of struggle and there were times that I was slipping up, losing hope, but you were always there. I think there was 1 week where I didn't do anything. Then you thought that something is wrong, and you called me that why you are not joining the calls and all. So yeah, so whenever I was slipping up, whenever I was less hopeful or going into that depression mode, I guess you were always there to pull me up and motivate in the right way. So yeah, really
Thank you.
very thankful and grateful that I got you at the right moment in my
I think we
career
got
position.
each other. So
Yeah,
and I mean I remember when you called me. Like I was in a very bad shape at the point of time when you called me. No?
yeah,
So but I knew that because Oracle news was everywhere. You know everything, right?
yeah, yeah,
And But okay, we'll not focus on that. We'll focus on the good things. So before even going there, so Active Wolf, for the people who don't know, it's a cyber security firm, right? Something like that, no?
Yeah, so Arctic Wolf is one of the market leaders in security operations, and recently they have done a lot of good work in AI related integrations. So yeah, I'm really excited to join in this leading domain of cybersecurity and AI, and probably I provide a lot of value to the company.
Perfect. I
Yeah,
mean, you're so excited. I remember when you're talking
yeah,
about the offer, because cyber security and AI, nothing can be better than that today. Okay.
right,
So
right, right.
that is awesome. Now let's circle back a bit. So you said you've been thinking about joining Care Accelerator since 2025, right? Now immediate thing is to, okay, it's clear ki I lost my job and whatever. But before that
Oh,
also there was a motivation.
yeah,
What was the reason? I mean, okay, you watch videos and stuff, but I mean, you're doing decent. You're working in Oracle. It's a
yeah,
pretty good
yeah,
plan. Salary was
yeah.
also decent, I would
Yeah.
say. Now it is super awesome, but So, what was the motivation at that point of time? Why you think you can to do something about my career?
Yeah, so though I was working in a like good company, good the work was also good, but I wanted to transition into a leadership position, and uh, I think the videos that I saw, and I saw you in your career transition as well. So
Hmm.
I really felt inspired by you, and so that's what motivated me to
Very good. Very
obviously
good.
the package part is always there, what you say
Yeah.
once you have playbook and all of that, that's secondary, but
Right.
to get that you need to have certain kind of work to record what you keep telling in your content, right? We need whenever we join everywhere. So I like nobody has guided me in those ways like what you have done now in my this career accelerator journey. So uh, that I knew from beginning, like it will be different from what
Hmm.
others are doing in this field. And when I was going through this, I knew that I have hit the jackpot right before, like much before when I hit the jackpot, I knew that, yeah, yeah,
Got it. Yeah, I mean that is what it is. I mean, as of now, you're a staff QA engineer, which is a pretty senior role in QA as well. And goal is always about to bridge those gaps, right? Because the exposure
yeah,
now get on the AI side, you already are pretty good in that, but it can double down. If you remember our thing, like double down on your strength rather than always fixing on your weakness, right? So now you can
right,
double
right,
down on that and emerge as a
right,
leader in that space. That should be your
right,
goal, okay?
yeah,
And of course, I mean we are much closer to that goal, but it'll take some time,
yeah,
it'll reach there, okay.
yeah, yeah.
uh okay, so now probably let's talk about what are the things that you did differently, okay. And because yours was like a I mean, how many interviews calls you got total?
Like calls were more than 25, and
25.
yeah,
uh
close to 25. And uh like initially first two, like when I actually started
yeah.
sharing my resumes everywhere, so the first 2 weeks I didn't get any calls,
Hmm.
and those 2 weeks I was like changing, tweaking my resume
Hmm.
to see what is actually making a difference and getting the calls. So yeah, first 2 weeks there were no calls, but
Hmm.
after your content of changing the resume and tweaking it through like the ATS, how ATS works and all of that. After that, I started getting calls.
Yeah.
Uh, of course, like a reference also played a big getting calls.
Hmm.
First few interviews, I failed the first screening round, and yeah, I think the first month was the success was at least I was getting calls, and second month I would say I was clearing the screening round. I was going to first, second, third round. Final round was also happening, but I was not getting the
Also was
offers.
not cutting, yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, got ghosted by few companies, and some had some other reasons of not giving the offer letter. But yeah, throughout this, what was important, what I did was always consistent on applying through LinkedIn, Naukri, like all the job portals, as well as yeah, I had a few things like every morning I would apply in LinkedIn for the last 24 hours, the jobs that were posted in the last 24 hours. There were few testing communities that I was a part of. So from that also I got few referrals of
Hmm.
some companies. And yeah, so if something is meant for you, it will happen. You have
It'll
to just
happen.
yeah, keep
Yeah, and
consistently doing it. It is
correct,
there.
correct.
Uh, yeah, but initially I felt that it's all dark. I'm just throwing my arrows, but it will happen. That arrow will stuck in the right point at the right time. We have to just keep doing it. What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
That was what I was see. There were some disappointing moments for us, right? I mean, remember when like interviews, I'll not take the name of the company, but I remember that one, like it was a pretty good one, and the interview was very strange and
yeah, yeah,
the interview, So
yeah.
don't talk about that. Don't tell the name and whatever. But point
Uh-huh.
is, not everything we control. Okay, there's certain things we cannot control. For
Yeah,
example, there may be one odd interviewer who will be totally different, totally. You understand what
yeah,
I mean, right?
yeah, yeah,
But if you're consistent, if you're trying, hitting on that, results will come. Ultimately, you got
yeah,
multiple offers, I think, right?
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
and the things that you did, these are very important because I think what couple of things I like to call out for others to also remember and learn from Madhuri. Madhuri, one was your like this desire to learn. I mean, you are learning so much on AI. You are a QA. I mean, you are not a developer, but you
Mhm.
learned so much about AI in such a short span of time. You had some understanding before also, but you built up
Yeah,
on that, right?
yeah, yeah,
So I think that
yeah,
was a game changing thing, like the deep
yeah,
knowledge of the AI that you gain in this short span of time. Second, you
yeah.
were consistent. You are not giving up. हाँ थोड़ा सा वो बीच का 1 week का phase
एक
maybe was
हाँ,
there. That is
हाँ,
human,
हाँ,
right? That
yeah,
is human. People do fall into those kind of things, but you were consistent. You were learning from the mistakes. You're
yeah,
analyzing the interviews. You're seeing okay what is thing and thing. So that is what I keep on saying. Like same framework, right? Why and people say okay I'm not getting interview calls. I say Madhuri got 20 plus interview calls, right?
yeah,
So something you are doing different, right? Matlab,
yeah.
consistency part. Like for example,
Consistency.
there's a good thing that you shared that first thing in the morning. In fact, another person also remember. I forgot who was there. I think Nandini or somebody. Generally, ladies discover these things. I didn't. I was not teaching this.
हाँ,
She used to like 4 in the morning. She'll apply or something like
yeah,
that. Some like
yeah,
this kind of thing. That used to work for her also. I think now I
yeah.
have to write it down in the course. Kid, do this.
You
It
have
will be
to,
difficult. Yeah, it will be
yeah.
difficult for people
Then you
to
have
go.
to write credits, Madhuri.
I'll give you. That's why you're recording this, no?
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway, I mean,
yeah,
anyway, you need to conduct a session for the people also on the AI and all
yeah,
those stuff. Okay, I'll want
yeah.
that because
Yeah. So,
later.
for people, I would like to say, like,
Mm.
whether it is development or QA. You might have done a lot of things in your project, but what people or interviewers really want is they want to see your real work. And when you're building, if you have examples of that in your GitHub, and that will really pop out. If not in one interview, maybe in some other. So one example was one of the companies they asked me to create a like entire framework from scratch, but in the end they ghosted. They didn't select me. But there was another interview that happened, and I just casually showed them this framework, and they were really impressed. So if you keep on doing something, if not one company, some other company will notice. It's just that you have to build it up and keep your GitHub intact, up to date, build it with the latest trends and latest projects and whatever is your domain. Keep building on it. That will really help. That will let uh, all the interviewers know that you are actually into it. You really like it, building. So now, like, since AI is here, many want, like, even if you are in a senior role, they say that we want hands-on leader, hands-on technical leader. So if you are building up on your GitHub, it will really help a lot of people.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I tell people. Like, I mean, different people, different profile, and anybody can learn. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
probably Madhuri 6 months back and Madhuri today, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a significant difference in your technical abilities, your
Yeah.
communication abilities, everything, right? So
Yeah.
you significantly, I mean, I remember when you first, and I think the first 1 month or something, probably, see, the layoff was a good thing for you,
Yeah.
because the first 1 month you didn't have that much of momentum. You're doing,
I
thoda
was
bahut,
doing, but
uh,
I was like, I have to do, क्योंकि office was also going on, so
uh,
I was not getting that time to actually do it, and that motivation was there, but the momentum and consistency was
mm,
not there.
correct,
But yeah, now
right.
I also feel that layoff हुआ तो it's good, and I was actually able to give a lot of time to myself to build my skills and put the right way of building everything up and trying for a
Hmm.
switch. Yeah,
Hmm. I mean, of course, time is one factor, but generally, what happens, that do or die kind of thing, na, that comes in this kind of scenarios more. Anything happens to you, it depends on how you take that. I
uh,
mean, you can take it as a devastating thing. Okay, okay, I got laid off now, finish, and
uh,
okay. Or I say, okay, that's an opportunity. Let me just, make the best of that, right?
yes,
And
yeah,
you'll remember this going forward, because it is not that, I'm not saying that, we don't know life, right? Any setback can come any moment of time. But
yeah,
if we understand, ki, yeah, I can make the best of that, then just like I
mm,
have done now, because now you have examples to lean back on. It is
yeah,
not, it is not theory anymore. You know,
right,
both of
yeah,
them, kiya ye kaam. I have done
yeah,
this. Madhuri has
uh,
done this. So Madhuri can do that again in future, whatever the
yeah,
challenge may be.
yeah,
Hmm?
yeah, yeah.
Perfect. Very good. Anything else that you want to share before we can wrap up? Because I just wanted to do this. I think we already got like the feeling of this, but yeah, anything that any lasting words that you want to share, that'll be great. Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I would like to point out of this program, and of course you, is that what I have noticed from the beginning itself, like for you, ethics is very important, and doing everything the right way. And I didn't give that much important to that fact before, but now starting my new journey, I think that I should, like, it was always in the back of my mind, but abhi it's on the forefront that always be ethical on whatever you do.
That'll be my biggest win, because कुछ चीजें ना जिंदगी में, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई से कि ethics, hard work, may sound old fashioned and whatever, but I feel at least that has worked for me. I have
हाँ,
seen that work for many other people.
yeah,
It will
yeah,
work. Okay. बोलते हो ना कि जो इंटरव्यू में कोई अगर ऐसे if you remember the mocks and everything, like whenever somebody makes up some, na, I can always understand that. I can ask two questions. I can, any seasoned interviewer can make out
yeah,
if somebody's like building up
हाँ,
something, some fluff over
हाँ,
there, right?
हाँ,
So honesty is always simple. Like, and hard work is
yeah,
always simple. And
yeah,
one thing you need to remember now, this is a new phase of your career. It is not just a new job, right?
yeah, yeah,
So everything that you learn, the interview playbook, the hero framework, keeping things documented, using the numbers the right way,
mm,
okay,
mm,
tonality, for example, the one
yeah,
downward inflection,
yeah,
so use them. You have to use them in your current job, in your next job, and get an accelerated growth. I mean, I've seen, like, for example, I think I told you about Samir, right? Samir, one of my ex-mentees, he's also featured in there. So he joined a company called Syneti as a senior manager, and within 1 year, he became a director.
oh, nice,
So there's
yeah,
another person who joined within, of course, I'll not tell again the name, within 3 months. She got another, she already got a pretty good hike. Within 3 months, she again got a great hike,
right,
because
yeah,
if you have a capability, people sees through that, and,
yeah,
but you have to sell yourself also.
right,
So don't be shy of selling yourself as well, right?
right, right.
Honestly, ethically, but we talk about what we done. Fine?
Right, right, right. And one more thing, your content, the first thing, there's one chapter called Magic Does Happen.
Yeah.
So I wrote a quote
Arey,
for
हाँ,
June 2026 itself, and
हाँ.
it happened for June 2026 only. And the number is exactly what I had written on Feb.
My God, I love to see. You shared that with me WhatsApp, on WhatsApp probably, right?
Yeah,
That what you wrote.
it's in WhatsApp. Yeah,
एक
I
बार मुझे
have
फिर
the
से
paper
भेजना.
with me.
हाँ.
I have the paper with me now for what I had written. So
Thank you
yeah,
so much. Share करना community के साथ भी, ठीक है? Because
uh,
many people think these are like
yeah.
ऐसे, just
Uh,
wishful thinking kind of thing. It
हाँ.
became true for you.
It became true. It
Exactly. Huh?
became true. Yeah.
It became true
I
for me
will just
multiple times.
blur the numbers and I'll share.
हाँ 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 ठीक है share that run the numbers and share that because I mean I just we cannot share the package outside but otherwise it's a beautiful number and see that
Yeah.
was your magic number that tells me right there is like
Yeah.
anybody can
Yeah.
understand okay if somebody is putting a magic number that means it's a pretty big number for me
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
now practice this also build
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
next
Definitely.
declaration okay so
Yeah.
so keep on doing this so
Yeah.
this is the best part Madhuri I mean
Yeah.
I even forgot to ask you about this.
Yeah, yeah.
No?
So before like this call, I thought of I suddenly remembered that I had written something and kept it. So
Ah,
I took out that paper and then I saw the conversation like February May I had written this, right. So there I saw, Arey, you had written this, and the date is same and the number is same,
what do you call
fully
it?
same.
You call it magic only, right? What can we
Yeah,
say? You
yeah.
know,
Magic does happen.
it's
Yeah,
magic.
yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful way to end this.
yeah.
And once again, lots of love, best wishes. And when you come to Delhi,
Thank
of
you.
course, you have to come
Yeah,
to my place, okay? And
definitely.
and let's make a very beautiful beginning,
Sure.
okay?
Sure.
Chalo.
And
All right.
thank you so much for coming into my life. And you'll always be like I could say, matlab, speechless. I'm speechless. I can't say a word for you because there's no one word that can match to what your abilities are. But yeah, yeah,
Thank
definitely. Yeah.
thank you.
Mm,
All I can say, thank you, Madhuri. I mean,
yeah.
मेरे को भी like I'm getting emotional as well. I mean that is what I think we do what we do. Okay, and thank you for the trust. तुमने हमेशा सुना मैं जो भी बोलता हूँ मैं बहुत टाइम
हाँ,
बहुत क्रिटिकल होता हूँ मैं बहुत टाइम बहुत
हाँ,
पुश
हाँ,
करता हूँ but
हाँ,
you respected that and
yeah,
that means a lot to me. ठीक है चलो
yeah.
take care
Sure. Thank you so much, Shikhar.
bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye.